Each week, we pick one specific Metro Atlanta neighborhood to call out critical changes to let you know as a homeowner how you might have an advantage or in some cases disadvantage in the market today. And this week, we are featuring lakefront homes on Lake Lanier. Those unfamiliar with Lake Lanier, it is in northeast Atlanta, Flowery Branches all the way up to Oakwood, Gainesville, Oakwood. It is a huge man-made lake. It has a huge earthen dam, very deep. It was built by damming up the valley and flooding it, basically. So my understanding, there's still some houses and other things down there. The water coming out of the lake is cold, cold, cold. If you don't believe me, just get in the Chattahoochee River somewhere near where the dam lets water out. Let's take a look at the prices over the last few years. In 2020, there were 523 lakefront homes sold on Lake Lanier. They took an average of 99 days to sell. The average sales price was $701,000. They ranged from a low for a lot of $72,500 up to a high of $3.2 million for that particular year. Homes sold, by the way, for 95.7% of their list price. So sellers had to discount the price 4.3% in order to attract a buyer, or in order to get a buyer to go under contract with them, put it under contract. 2021, home prices advanced on Lake Lanier, $153,000 on average. 466 homes sold in 2021. They took an average of 44 days, which was half the marketing time of the 99 the prior year. The average sales price went from $701,000 to $853,000. They ranged from a low of $81,000 to a high of $3.6 million. This is 2021. Sales price to list price ratio 98.7%, which means sellers had to discount their properties 1.3% in 2021 in order to entice a buyer into entering into a contract. In 2022, 308 homes sold. So we went from 523 in 2020 to 466 in 2021 to 308 in 2022. They took an average of 43 days to sell, just about the same number of days as it took in 2021. The average sales price went up another, let's just call it $200,000, $150,000 increase 2020 to 2021. $200,000 increase 2021 to 2022. Average sales price was $1,048,000. It ranged from a low of $221,000 up to a high of just under $8 million. Wouldn't you love to see an $8 million home on Lake Lanier? I bet that thing had an incredible view. The average sales price to list price ratio in 2022 was 97.3%, which means sellers had to agree to reduce their price 2.7% in order to get a buyer to go under contract with them. There are currently 84 homes listed for sale that say they are waterfront on Lake Lanier. The low asking price is $169,000, and that could very well be a condominium. And the highest asking price is $12 million. I wanted to see the home that sold for $8 million. Now I want to see the home that's listed for $12 million. In the last 365 days total, 277 homes sold. That means we have 3.63 months worth of supply. If we have less than 4 months, it's a seller's market. I want you to think about this. The average home on Lake Lanier, waterfront home on Lake Lanier, cost $419,000 in 2010. Let me say that again. The average home on Lake Lanier, waterfront home on Lake Lanier, cost $419,000 or $420,000 in 2010. That same home, those same homes on average cost $1 million. That's almost 600. It's over 600,000 in additional equity and additional value for homeowners on Lake Lanier.